night with a couple ground outs. Lifts that one to center field. Mullins going back. He's under it. A couple of quick outs here. That's just 3 pitches and 2 away here in the first. Was 0 for 4, but was intentionally walked for the guy on deck, and he whacks the line drive into right field, a base hit, and Harper's aboard with 2 outs here in the first, and it opens the door for Alec Bohm.
It was interesting talking to Alec.
Percent of the time, the curveball and the slider 15%. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Orioles train is off first. Floater out to right center field. Mullins is on the run. It's slicing away from him. It's going to the wall on 1 hop. Here comes Harper speeding around third. He'll score, and the Phillies take an early lead. It's 1-0.
In extra innings, and he just picks up where he left off. It's a breaking ball from Rodriguez. It just didn't get down enough, and Alec, that's when he's at his best. When he's hitting, breaking stuff the other way, not pulling off, he smoked that thing in the gap. And Bryce, we know, with 2 outs, he was going to score.
And now Bryson Stott, who takes outside. It's
for Rodriguez.
Fastball first. That one's lined out to center field. Mullins coming in, still coming in. He dives and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. But the Phillies strike first. An RBI double by Alec Bohm. The first pitch of the first inning is in there for a strike. It's
more.
The lack of cutter usage or split usage. That's out to left, and Marsh gets his first action over the shoulder grab, 1 away. And he takes strike. They got him last night on
center of the plate.
Here, the pitch call by Rafael Marchand that he pressed, and that's why they got crossed up.
Against this lineup for the Orioles.
Mountcastle just a bit in. Sosa at short, Stott at second, and Harper at first, and Sosa's going to throw out Mountcastle. 2 ground outs. Phillies birth certificate, Phillies onesie. Join now at Philly.
For the adults, that'd be nice to wear in the winter.
That ball's hit well out to right field. Santander's going back to the scoreboard. It's gone! And Mundo Sosa goes the opposite way. 19 runs batted in. Pops it up outside of first. Mountcastle hovering and just can't get it with the net there. He may have been able to get it if he had gotten to the wall. And one and 2.
Bristles, Tom.
Outside, 2-2. Brimming. Ground ball toward third. They go to second for 1. Can they turn it? No, they can.
Wow.
That's a good exchange at second base.
Turned by Westberg there.
As we go to the bottom of the second, and he takes a break. He's a pinch hitter. Ground ball right side, backhanded by Stott, and across his body, 1 out. John, that's 3 straight ground out. Slow hook. Out to center field. Here comes Rojas on the run, makes the grab. Cedric Mullins did it in the first inning, and Rojas does it here in the second inning.
And 2 center field. Our Hyundai defensive play of the game, brought to you by your local Hyundai dealer.
Popped up.
Word for it.
Yeah. Line drive, base hit to right field. Santander will stop at second. First hit of the day for the Orioles.
Cowser came up here to hit.
Swing and a bit. Strike 2. 0-2 pitch. Back toward the middle. Caught by Taijuan Walker. Right place, right time with that glove. And towering fly ball to center. And Mullins has plenty of time to casually come under it. Nick's seen 2 pitches.
So loud.
It is loud. Urias takes us
here.
Your discretion and say, all right, step off.
Is that what your hope is?
That's what I'm.
One of the many.
Line drive into left field. That'll be a base hit. Marsh gets to it, cuts it off, stops and fires, but Urias is going to get to second base sliding.
Hard for that ball and plant and throw, and doesn't seem like he has any limp going, so that's a good sign. But Urias just, he gets ahead in the count. Got to come to him, and I mean, Marsh made a heck of a play to even make this relatively close. Work time with the top of the order coming up.
Inside, Henderson.
That's how versatile he is.
Bouncer back toward the middle. Stop, diving stop. He rolls off his glove. Urias will go to third. He saved a run.
Yeah, he did. Smart play.
It'll be a kid of games.
I think even if Bryson could have stayed on his feet to make this play, he still wouldn't have got Henderson. But he dove and knocked it down. Exactly what you're supposed to do with the runner on second. Knock it down and keep Urias from scoring.
Phillies will play the infield at double play depth. Breaking ball. Out to right field. Castellanos will make the catch. Tagging from third and coming home is Urias. The throw by Castellanos on one hop is blocked by Stubbs. He'll throw to second base and it goes beyond Sosa. And Stott's there to back it up. Second base. Mountcastle, the batter, swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. With an OPS that's just under 800, which is the highest he's had in about 4 years. Pulls that one on the ground to shortstop. And Sosa across the diamond for an important second out because the runner was just hanging out at second base.
Yeah. I'll tell you, he's played a good shortstop. I don't know where the Phillies would be with, you lose Trey. You got off to a great start. This young man has filled in admirably.
Yeah,
sixth man of the year.
That's right. 33rd game at shortstop. He'll get another opportunity here on the ground ball by O'Hearn. The inning is wrapped up. The Orioles do score a run on the sac fly by Rushman. We're going to the fourth. It's a 2-1 game. Back, and we were saying the same thing as Bohm rolls one up the third base line. Urias bare hands and throws, and it's in time to get Bohm.
Yeah, I didn't think Urias had any chance of making his play as deep as he was playing, but heck of a barehanded play and a great, nice, strong throw over to Mountcastle there at first base. You got to keep an eye on it.
Stott foul. He closed quickly on it. Back toward the middle, but Henderson is that way. He gloves it beautifully in a little pirouette in shallow center field. 2 outs here in the fourth. Sosa homered the opposite way his last time up, and he takes a strike. Stay longer in games. He's done it.
He's out to about 6+ innings.
Gunnar Henderson on the run. 3 straight groundouts. Inning is over. Phillies. Santander was left at second base. That ball's hit well. It's not coming back. It's going to go a long ways. Now this ball game is tied up at 2. Cedric Mullins takes on the line to right field. Castellanos coming in, makes the catch. 2 outs. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Well, if anyone's good at improvisation, Tom, it's you.
0-1 to Colton Cowser. 0-2. Two ball. Swing and a foul tip. Stubbs hangs on. 2 strikeouts in the inning. Different Cobra. The new generation of Cobra. As Brandon. The 1 line to center field. Mullins coming on, makes the catch. It's his second diving grab of the day. One out.
We've seen both center fielders make great plays, but this is a second by Cedric Mullins to rob Philly of a base hit. And if that ball gets past him, That's a three-bagger, and you see he's happy with that play. Gunnar Henderson's reaction.
Stubbs fouls it, hitters in a row. Swinging a liner to right field. Santander is there and has to leap at the last moments. I guess this is the kind of day on those line drives you might lose it a little bit. Now Rojas 0-1. Up the third base line. Urias is going to have to hurry. He's not going to be able to make a play on Rojas.
Now you tell me with this, egg up to run as far.
Swing and a miss. Rojas goes, pitches line toward the middle, and Henderson is there, and he wins the quick race to the bag. He was shaded that way. That ball was hit right on the nose by Schwarber. Towering pop-up. Shallow left center, and now in is Sosa, and he makes the catch. Taijuan Walker was, and Bohm has another base hit. I think what you said last night, though, John, was right on.
Yeah, sometimes you have to just, no matter how ugly it is, the other way.
Line drive, base hit it to right field for stop. Bohm is around second, heading to the third. It goes all the way to the wall, and Dusty Wathan will hold him at third.
He did that bad, didn't he?
He did.
And that's a good swing. A little spinner right there from Rodriguez. And tell you what, that's the Bryson Stott swing we saw last year and earlier this year. But he's, Alec with 2 outs off on the move, but there's no way to score him. Dusty did the right thing.
Yeah, it got dicey, I think, for the Orioles when Santander let it go all the way to the wall. As Drew French, the pitching.
Is Zumov.
That one's back toward the middle. A base hit by Mountcastle to lead off the 6th inning. 0-1. Line drive left center field. Rojas on the run. He is there, but the go-ahead run's going to score from third as Mountcastle crosses the plate. Second RBI for Santander.
The pitch was running away from him too, and he just reached out there and hit another bullet to center field. Rojas with an easy catch, but easy score for Mountcastle.
Liner foul.
That's what you love about him. He will take the ball better. Yeah, I used to hate that. Do nothing.
Runner goes. Pitch bounced foul.
Run a little bit.
He goes again. Pitch is lifted out to right field. Castellanos makes the catch. He won't have a play at first. And there are 2 outs.
Hey, that sun's got to be brutal out there in right field.
Has to be.
Well, you look at the shadows.
And he takes it a little low.
Were used yesterday. This is robbed.
He got robbed. Liner out to left field. Hayes going back, and he'll backpedal under it. And he makes the catch. Go to Phillies.com to get your tickets. Line drive into center field, a base hit for Stubbs. He's now hit in 6 straight starts.
Tired, but tough league if he catches.
Baker warming up. Line drive foul. Boy, that would have been Stu.
A great call by
Stubbs is caught. He was dancing off the bag, and he's hit by that throw, and he's safe at second.
Stop. But you watch Stubbs. First of all, you can't do that. But you see Mountcastle being a right-handed thrower, you got to clear the runner, and he didn't. Well, he tried to clear it. He just
runs at second base here in the 7th, and a pitch outside.
We've seen stranger things.
A bouncer to first base. He got him a breaking ball. Yeah, they did. They flip underhand to Rodriguez covering, and the inning is over. 3-1 on the putout. No runs, a hit. One man left.
Oh my gosh, drawing a blank.
Gregory Soto with the 2 here today. There's a pitch coming.
Oh, watch out.
Wow. Bouncer back to the mound. Flagged down by Soto. And he just gets the underhand toss over to first. First pitch outside to Santander. It's 1-0. That had to be it, though, John.
Yeah, never know what you're going to miss.
And a high fly ball to deep right field. It's going to be fair, and it's going to be way out of here. And there's a little bit of a cushion for the Orioles. A 2-run home run, second homer of the day for Santander. It's also his 3rd and 4th RBI of the day.
3rd home run of the series. That was a no-doubter. Just a spinning breaking ball that just stayed flat. Woof. Yeah, that was a lengthy one too. Good Lord.
Softly to shortstop. Sosa's up with it. And 1 out. Crazy. The Turnbull's starting to loosen at least. Over to first. Harper has it in the race to the bag, and he got there just in time.
Tell you what, old Cedric Mullins was flying.
At this point. Up the third base line, slow roller. That's going to be a swinging bunt. Hayes is aboard.
Hayes. Tell you what, though, Ruiz made a pretty athletic play with the slide to catch, but then he just couldn't get back to his feet to make a throw. And luckily, he's fallen and he can get up.
Back toward the middle. That's going to be into center field, a base hit. Now it's getting even dicier. 2 outs, back-to-back hits. The Phillies down by 3. And one of the more dangerous hitters in the American League, and Gunnar Henderson, is coming up. He's 1 for 4 today. I wonder if the Orioles are going to get somebody else up besides Craig Kimbrell. Yeah, they do have Vespies back up. See, that one wasn't it hard, but back through the middle.
Perfect spot.
Fouled back to our left.
Not that we.
The ball's 1 strike. Looper out to center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit, and Hayes will cruise home. RBI single for Henderson. 6-2 Baltimore, and it's no longer a save situation.
Vespi. Yes.
Two. Out towards short, caught out of the air by Sosa. A little knuckleball. The inning is over. About 3-run score for the Orioles. They pad their lead. Will go to the 9th. The Phillies 1-0. Swing and a miss. He went fishing. And 1 out here in the 9th inning.
Never went to that slider. You see that? It's usually not a very good pitch.
Game 1. And now, as Stott takes second base on defensive indifference.
Garrett think that wasn't a strike?
Garrett, I think, thought it was inside. Post-game live coming up. Presented by Cure Auto Insurance. When this one's over, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Phillies took game 1, and the Orioles are 1 strike away from evening this series. These 2 competitive teams. And two very competitive fan bases. No balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. And a strike 3 called. It was out of the zone, but Laz Diaz rings him up. And Craig Kimbrell strikes out the last 3 hitters he faced. Now the Orioles have evened this series by winning it today by a final.